You guys, this is this week's little, I don't know what I'm calling it, rundown of the Masked Singer. Now, look, this is the last week with Group A. Okay, we've been doing Group A. We're gonna meet some new people next week. The top three people from tonight, we're gonna move on to Group A, the next category. Now, let me be honest with y'all. I'm a little irritated with the Masked Singer right now for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, I'm really tired of these same singers. I don't know who these people are. I'm guessed out. I don't know them. Give me some new voices. That's number one. Number two, I really did not like how the whole thing went down tonight. I will get there. I don't like how it went down, but it is what it is. And I had a third reason, but I don't remember right now. I'll think of it later. So they opened up. They had like a little special Valentine's type thing where all of them, all of the Masked Singers sang Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. Oh, excuse me. Then the Turtle came out and sang a Shawn Mendes song, There's Nothing Holding Us Back, I guess. Now, somebody put in my comments, Pete Wentz, and I was thinking that's really not a bad guess. It's not a bad guess. But then somebody said Nick Lachey, and I said, you know what? That's not a bad guess. I definitely am sticking with my boy bander type vibe. I mean, he was dancing again tonight, and I could definitely go with that. Each one of them had like in their clue package, they had like a friend who came and spoke to give more clues, and then each one of them did like a little Valentine to one of the judges to kind of say, hey, we're this is kind of how I know you, or here's a clue to help you that I met you this place or whatever. I don't really remember what his was. I don't remember. The guest judge tonight was Leah Remini, who I like. I like Leah Remini. Then we had Miss Monster came out. She sang You Don't Own Me, and I love that song. Is it Patsy Cline? I forgot who the... I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot who the original singer is, but I definitely know that it's Shaka Khan. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's Shaka Khan. Her voice, she wasn't trying to disguise her voice tonight. Like, she didn't play that little game, but she was trying. It was Shaka Khan. I know y'all been telling me that since week one. I am sorry. You were right. In her clue package, we had White Sox and Bears. And so there was the Chicago clue, who, I don't know what they were trying to say, Queen Latifah. First of all, that thing didn't sound that monster ain't sound nothing like no damn Queen Latifah. And Queen Latifah's from Jersey. Just because she was in Chicago, child, y'all think it's too hard. Anyway. Then we had Kangaroo. Kangaroo sang Diamonds by Jordan Sparks. I mean, Lord. Diamonds by Rihanna. My guess is Jordan Sparks. I know I was kind of going because she was saying such a hard year. But then the clue was about, she's a kangaroo. The clue was about her having a roo. We know that Jordan Sparks had a baby this year. So maybe her rough year. Maybe she had some postpartum that she hasn't really talked about or something like that. I don't know. But that's kind of my guess. Tonight, the person who sang sounded really good, but it really sounded like it could have been Jordan Sparks. I think it might be Jordan Sparks. Okay. Then we had the White Lion. He sang We Will Rock You by Queen. Let me tell y'all something. This irritated my soul. Because this is supposed to be the Masked Singer. And he even said, look, I know I ain't no big singer, but at the end of the day, you know, I've always been able to get over because I can move a crowd, which he can. He knows how to work the crowd. Y'all, it's Gronk, okay? I don't care what nobody say. Until he take that thing off his head, he gonna be Gronk. In his clue package, in his little Valentine thing, he said to Jenny, he said, you know, I love you, you cool, but your husband is gonna love me even more. We know Donnie Wahlberg from Boston, Patriots, Gronk. That's my guess. There it is. Now, going back to the kangaroo, her clue to Lisa Remini is that we've sat at a table before. You know, Lisa Remini was on The Talk for a while. I think the first season of The Talk, she was on The Talk, or the second season. Because didn't The Talk start off with her and Holly Robinson Pete, and then both of them got fired the first season? I think something along those lines. Something about that. But so they would say that maybe that whoever the kangaroo is somebody who sat at the table at The Talk during that first season when Leah Remini, I keep saying Lisa, Leah Remini was on there. Again, I think it's Jordan Sparks. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But this is the last week. Next week, these top 3 people will go against the next group, I guess Group B. Again, those of you who've watched this season, who watched the show before, y'all have a better idea of how these seasons go than me. Now, we did get a reveal. It should have been a damn white line, because when I say that We Will Rock You was horrible and all over the place, that damn We Will Rock You was a hot damn mess. He was out of... Look. He was out of breath. You couldn't even hardly hear him. It was horrible. But they went with the monster. I said, so how did Monster get the least amount of votes? And she one of the best singers on the child. Anyway, the monster was revealed. And of course, it was Shaka Khan. So, we're moving on to the next group next week. Y'all tell me if y'all got any new names to add to this list of guesses. White Line, I'm pretty certain it's Gronk. Y'all not going to be able to convince me of anything different until he takes his mask off. The Kangaroo, I'm leaning towards Jordan Sparks. Give me some other names. Y'all tell me what you think. The other guest they came up with was Lindsay Lohan, but I feel like they guessed Lindsay Lohan last season. I feel like they're just going to keep guessing Lindsay Lohan until she on here anyway. And then the Turtle, I said Nick Lachey, Pete Wentz, I think was a good guess. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.